8 of the VIG Lounge, where we're going to be picking up where we left off here in F1 25, doing the Killer Bees F1 World Tour. This time we're stopping off at the United States Grand Prix in Houston, Texas, where everything, of course, is bigger, including some of these freaking turns. I'm not a huge fan of this track, so let's see how well I can do. But we're going to have to qualify, of course, first, and then move on to the race. So if you guys are enjoying the content, please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And with the housekeeping out of the way, even though I'm absolutely exhausted, let's get one short stream in with the Killer Bee, shall we? Now, I would certainly like to start first, because for some reason I always have a hard time with these corners because they're so wide and long, like this corner here. I always find that I have to brake. See, and I wind up losing it, always right in that one section. Gonna have to let off a little more maybe on that one right-hander and see if we can salvage it. I'm not going to be starting first, I can already tell that. I'm going to have a lot of work to do. That's why I say some races are as easy as nice leisurely Sunday drives, and others, well, not so much. I definitely caught up a lot better. That looks like a McLaren. Wow, I might actually get full out of all of this. We shall see. That first section for me was awful, so... as is this one. Yeah, I really gotta lay off on these corners, man, because I go across the barrier so much that it's just ridiculous. Did I get full,
Fantastic!
Though?
You've got pole position!
Wow, I actually did. Woo! That was sloppy, I'll admit it. I will freely admit it. That was sloppy, but pole is pole, so we'll take it. And
well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry. We'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
Maybe we'll let off on the gas a little more into the corners for the race and hopefully maintain it. Because that was like the hardest pole I've ever gotten because I had to pass the McLaren at least twice. But here we are. We're going to be starting on pole, baby. That's going to make it easier for us, that's for sure.
Welcome to Texas, where we have had approximately 120,000 race fans flocking through the gates to attend this year's United States Grand Prix. They're excited. We're excited. I hope you're excited too. We're racing today then in Travis County, Texas, where 20 corners and speeds of up to 200 miles per hour await us on this magnificent racetrack. It's 60% full throttle with plenty of good opportunities to pass, especially through the 2 DRS zones into Turn 1 and the long back straight into Turn 12. What a race we have in store today. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. And it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have
the only driver on pole,
Verstappen, Jacques Villeneuve, and Hulkenberg. Russell,
glad that Villeneuve
Leclerc,
is running in 5th as well.
Norris, and Fernando Alonso. Tsunoda, Ocon, Gabriel Bortoleto, and Albon. Behrman, Gasly, Andrea Kimi Antonelli, and Carlos Sainz. Hadjar, Doohan, Stroll, and Liam Lawson rounds off the grid. It's almost time for the lights.
Lawson in 22nd then. Oh, wow.
And alongside me, bringing...
But, yeah, apologies for the noises that you're hearing from me for coughs and sniffling. I'm still trying to get through this cold. So let's see if we can have ourselves a nice, relaxing race. Oh, that was screwed up. That was screwed up the start. I went a little early by accident. But we're leading, so that's all that matters. That's a better way to take that corner. Oh, I got passed by Hamilton, though. And we took that position right back. It's like no matter what I do, if I take the corner wide open, I wind up losing its position. If I wind up braking, I lose a position. So let's see if we can just get some distance between ourselves and Lewis Hamilton. And see if the Killer Bee can't soar one more time. All right, we've got ourselves a bit of a lead now, over 3.5 seconds. Maintain it.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
Up to 4 seconds with a clean lap, surprisingly. Even though I felt like there was some bumping on my part, but I will take clean lap, absolutely. Yeah, I can take that. That was actually pretty smooth. All right, we're doing fine now, looks like. Knock on wood. Built a 5-second gap now. Got ourselves another clean lap. As we're over halfway through this race now. Yeah, like I say, I think this hill was kicking my ass, so figured I'll do a shorter stream today, as I've got a huge one tomorrow with 2 games in the NHL. I'm going to be doing the Golden Knights and Calgary Flames, running it back, this time at the Fortress, and then Pittsburgh Penguins close out their California road trip, taking on the Anaheim Ducks. If I've got time, maybe I'll do a wrestling theme stream as well, because we have AEW's Wrestle Dream, which I'm looking forward to, but it'll be some NHL for sure, and maybe some 2K action, which I've been trying to get through, but it seems like stuff just keeps getting in the way. But that's okay. And of course, there's the F1 race on Sunday, so I wanted to at least get a stream in this weekend for the United States Grand Prix with the Killer Bee. And like I say, I'm just definitely feeling the cold symptoms still. Migrated to my chest, while still hanging out in my head, so my body doesn't know what to do. driving pretty nicely. Had a bit of a wonky lap 3, where I kind of went off a little bit. But lap 4 seems like a glorious time around. This Texas establishment, or racing circuit, I guess is the better way to put it. A little over 6 seconds now, nearly 6.5.
Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Now 7.3 seconds. As Verstappen appears to have moved up into second. And I've got some time to check the grid order. Yeah, this is the one corner that I just, for whatever reason, if I don't hit it properly, I always wind up taking it wide, and it's just almost like a matter of time, or timing, I guess I should say, because the rest of the track's fine. It's just that one very wide corner after maybe turn 3, I think. But we're past it, so I think we're going to work out just fine. And there we are, the checkered flag. And the Killer Bee, 5 clean laps from pole position. And a dominant win here in Texas. Maybe the wins are even bigger, who knows? And driver of the day, baby. That is beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
They take the checkered flag then here in Austin in what has been another fabulous Grand Prix.
And it's one thing to win, but to win like that in total dominance style, that was a fantastic drive, and it is not one that we see very often.
Well, I'm thoroughly exhausted after the excitement of that race, but I'm sure it's nothing compared to our drivers here. They've worked hard to make it up there, and it's great to see them make their way onto the podium now.
That's right, got my selfie with my Android phone. And break out the champagne. Well, there's another win, which I wasn't sure of because, like I said, I'm not usually a big fan of this track because of that one corner that was my Achilles heel for 2 out of the 5 laps, I guess I should say. Maybe 2, well, yeah, maybe 3 actually, because the first lap wasn't the best either, but
after an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time out? Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.
Damn it, Crofty. But what matters is we did get ourselves a win. So I'm very thrilled for that. Thank you all for tuning in to this shorter episode of the VIG Lounge. Like I say, tomorrow is going to be more of the heavier content. Hopefully, I'll be feeling up to it. But I hope that everybody has themselves a fantastic Friday. Thank you all for tuning in once again to the VIG Lounge. I have been the Visually Impaired Gamer 1987. And of course, I bid you adieu.